Have you ever wondered who or what the Nephilim were, those ancient mysterious beings mentioned in various ancient texts? Described as enigmatic giants by some, they are peculiar species whose tale takes us back to the very dawn of time, a tale that is shrouded in enigma and dripping with mystery. Derived from the pages of history, legend and mythology, the Nephilim, as the Holy Bible and myriad other texts suggest, were the unusual offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men. A question that arises here is, who were these sons of God? As most scholars interpret, these were the fallen angels, the divine beings who descended from heaven, blatantly disobeying the heavenly decree. Their fall from grace was instigated by their unquenchable desire for the beauty of human women, fittingly referred to as the daughters of men. It was from this forbidden union, an extraordinary fusion of the divine and the mortal, that the Nephilim were born. These beings anything but ordinary. They were giants, gargantuan in stature and immense in strength. They were named the Nephilim, a term that literally translates to fallen ones, or those who cause others to fall. Living true to their name, they were reputed to be formidable warriors, causing havoc, devastation and chaos wherever they set foot. Their existence was not merely physical. They were much more than their tangible form. They were an intricate blend of the divine and the human, a fusion of the celestial and the terrestrial. Gifted with a dual nature, they carried an aura of mystique, a captivating essence that made them subjects of awe, reverence and dread. They were not just a symbol of terror, they were also the forefathers of many legends and myths. Their deeds, their exploits, their very existence became the fuel for innumerable stories, tales that were carried forward through countless generations. From the epic of Gilgamesh to the tales of the Greek Titans, from the fascinating sagas of the Norse gods to the myths of the Native American tribes, the influence of the Nephilim can be traced. Their presence is deeply entrenched in our history, culture and mythology. They are the giants of the past, of a time when the boundaries between the divine and the human were blurred. Their story is a testament to a time when the divine and the human coexisted, a time when myth and reality were so closely intertwined that one could not be discerned from the other. It was a time that continues to enchant us, to bewilder us and stoke our curiosity. It makes us question the nature of our existence and the mysteries of our universe, and thus the Nephilim, these giants of old, roamed the earth, sowing seeds of legends and myths. Their story is a testament to a time when the divine and the human intermingled, when myth and reality were intertwined, a time that continues to enchant and bewilder us to this day. The story of Noah's Ark is known to many, but did you know that the Nephilim played a significant role in this tale? This may come as a surprise, but the Nephilim, those legendary beings of old, were deeply intertwined in the narrative of the Great Flood. You may wonder, who exactly were these Nephilim? The Nephilim were characters of epic proportions, born out of the union between the divine sons of God and the earthly daughters of men, as depicted in ancient scriptures. They were beings of extraordinary power and size, often pictured as giants. Historically, their wickedness was interpreted as the primary reason behind the divine intervention that manifested as the Great Flood. The Nephilim, infamous for their transgressions, were a force to reckon with. Among the Nephilim, we find characters such as Goliath, a formidable figure for his unrivaled combat skills and imposing height. Then there was Sion, the ruthless Amorite king, whose notoriety was legendary. Og, the king of Bashan, was another Nephilim, renowned for his extraordinary size and physical strength. And we cannot forget Anak, the progenitor of the Anakim, a race of giants that sent chills down the spine of many. These beings were not just brutal and fearsome, they were also morally depraved. They were a representation of corruption, power abuse, and a flagrant disregard for life and the natural order. Their actions were thought to have caused such extensive corruption that it needed an intervention of a divine magnitude. It was against this backdrop that the Great Flood was sent as a divine intervention, aiming to cleanse the earth, to wash away this wickedness. It was an act of divine retribution, akin to hitting a reset button, aimed at annihilating the Nephilim and their destructive influence. Noah and his family were divinely chosen to survive, to carry forward the legacy of humanity, while the Nephilim were left to face the wrath of the deluge. In the face of divine wrath, even the mighty Nephilim were helpless. All their power, size and might proved inconsequential when the skies opened and the waters rose. The Great Flood was a stark testament to the consequences of uncontrolled wickedness and the undeniable power of divine justice. It served as a chilling warning and a lesson for future generations. The tale of the Nephilim and the Great Flood is a testament to the power of divine justice and the consequences of unchecked wickedness. It's a narrative that spans centuries, a story that has been passed down generations, a cautionary tale of the cost of moral bankruptcy. It's a saga that provokes deep thought on the actions we take, on the path we choose, and on the legacy we leave behind. The story of Noah's Ark and the Nephilim is not just a tale of divine retribution and survival, but a reminder of our duty to uphold moral integrity and respect for life in the face of power and might. In the face of divine wrath, even the mighty Nephilim were helpless. In the realm of the Nephilim, one figure stood out, not for his brute strength or towering stature, but for his wisdom and knowledge: Shion. Distinctly different from his brethren, Shion was known for his intellectual prowess. He was not a warrior but a philosopher, a sage whose contemplative nature set him apart in an environment characterized by physical might and aggression. His origins were shrouded in the same mystery that enveloped the other Nephilim, born from an unlikely union between the sons of God and the daughters of men. However, the qualities that defined him were far from commonplace. Shion was celebrated for his wisdom, intelligence, and foresight. He was recognized for his uncanny ability to unravel complex problems, to understand the intricacies of the world, and to anticipate future events with impressive accuracy. His wisdom was said to be unparalleled, a lighthouse of intellect amidst a tempest of chaos and brutishness. Shion was the eye of the A-thinker in a world of warriors. Tales and folklore describe the profound influence Shion had on the development of human civilization. They tell of how he instructed mankind in various disciplines, sharing knowledge about astronomy, agriculture, and architecture. He was the one who presented the idea of written language, thus empowering humans to document their history and knowledge for future generations. Shion's teachings were not mere abstract concepts. They were transformative tools that played a crucial role in the evolution of human civilization. His influence shaped humanity, steering it towards the path of progress, ultimately molding it into the civilization that we recognize today. Shion was not merely a Nephilim, he was an educator, a guiding light, a mentor to mankind, the old stories attest. Shion's legacy is tangible even today. His teachings, handed down through countless generations, have influenced numerous aspects of our culture and society. In art and literature, Shion is often depicted as a symbol of wisdom and knowledge. His figure serves as an enduring testament to his lasting influence on human civilization. Shion, the wise Nephilim, an eternal torch of wisdom, continues to inspire us today. He serves as a reminder of the immense power of wisdom and knowledge, a power that rivals, if not surpasses, physical strength and size. His tale is a timeless lesson, echoing through the centuries and across cultures and civilizations. It resonates with us even today, reminding us of the power of mind over muscle, of the lasting influence of intellect in a world so often swayed by physical prowess. This is the mark that Shion left on the world, a mark as profound as it was transformative. In the realm of the Nephilim, Shion proved that the pen can indeed be mightier than the sword. From the annals of ancient lore emerges another Nephilim, a figure of immense strength and power, Og. This behemoth of a character was a stark contrast to the more intellectual and wise Nephilim, Shion. Og was a specimen of raw power, brute strength, and relentless resilience. His reputation was rooted in his superior physical strength, a trait that made him a formidable figure amongst the Nephilim. Og, being of prodigious strength, was a force to be reckoned with and feared. Legends of Og's incomprehensible strength have been passed down generations. They speak of his ability to lift gargantuan boulders as if they were pebbles, to uproot the tallest trees as if they were mere saplings, and to flatten entire mountain ranges with bare hands. These were not mere displays of his formidable strength, but rather they served a profound purpose. In the society of the Nephilim, where physical strength was the most highly valued trait, Og was the epitome of that. In a civilization where the strong rule supreme, Og was the unquestionable Lord All. His interactions with humankind vastly diverged from that of Xion. Xion was a mentor, a teacher, while Og was a protector and a leader. He utilized his immense strength to shield humans from threats, both from within their society and outside. Og's leadership style was unique. It was not based on wisdom, intellect or knowledge, but solely on strength and might. This was a different type of influence, one that was just as significant, equally impactful, and resonated deeply with the people he protected. Og was more than just a Nephilim, he was a leader, a physical manifestation of power. The legends and myths surrounding Og continue to be a source of awe, and today influencing tales of giants, superheroes and powerful beings across various cultures. He is frequently portrayed as a valiant warrior, a decisive leader and a relentless protector. His strength and might are symbolic of power, dominance and resilience. Og, a symbol of strength among the Nephilim, remains a figure of awe and reverence. His story, much like Xion's, serves as a testament to the diverse traits and abilities possessed by Nephilim. This ancient race, marked by their diversity and uniqueness, continues to capture and captivate our imagination. While Xion's story emphasizes the importance of wisdom and knowledge, Og's tale showcases the influential power of strength and might. In the realm of the Nephilim, Og demonstrated that the power of strength and might can be equally as influential as wisdom and knowledge. Beyond Xion and Og, the annals of ancient lore brim with tales of other Nephilim, each one possessing distinct qualities, each adding a vibrant thread to the rich tapestry of our ancient stories. These beings, as varied as they were in their abilities and impact, have left an indelible mark on human civilization. In the realm of the Nephilim, there was no such entity as a typical Nephilim. Every one of them carried unique traits and histories that set them apart. Consider Semyaza, the notable leader of the fallen angels, who was the progenitor of the Nephilim. Renowned for his keen intellect and captivating charm, he was a master strategist, influencing both celestial and terrestrial domains. His tale is a potent warning of the perilous attraction of power and the repercussions of unchecked aspiration. Semyaza, the persuasive leader, played a pivotal role in the birth of the Nephilim. Then there was Abba, who was believed to be the father of Anak, the ancestor of the Anakim, a race of giants. Physical presence and strength were legendary, and his descendants were known as the long-necked ones, towering beings of extraordinary strength. Abba's influence extended beyond his lifespan, molding an entire lineage of giants. Moving on, we encounter Azazel, another significant leader of the fallen angels. He is often credited with instructing humans in the techniques of warfare and the forging of weapons. His contributions, though substantial, initiated a wave of hostility and bloodshed that altered human history irrevocably. Azazel, the warrior Nephilim, left behind a legacy that was as potent as it was destructive. The Nephilim were a diverse assembly, with each member boasting their unique traits and histories. They were leaders, warriors, educators and guardians. They influenced a wide range of realms and epochs, shaping societies and cultures in significant ways. These beings, as intriguing as they were formidable, continue to seize our imagination, their stories reverberating through time, reminding us of an era when deities and humans cohabited the earth. Every Nephilim, distinctive in their own way, contributed to the rich tapestry of ancient myths, etching their names permanently in the annals of our shared mythology. These distinctive beings, each displaying unique traits and abilities, have played pivotal roles in shaping our collective history and culture. Their stories, as diverse as they are fascinating, hold a mirror to our past, reminding us of a time when mortals and gods coexisted, influencing each other in ways that continue to shape our world. Each Nephilim, unique in their own way, contributed to the rich tapestry of ancient legends, forever etching their names in the annals of our collective mythology. The Tower of Babel, a monument to human ambition and unity, but could the Nephilim have played a part in its creation? The Tower of Babel, an awe-inspiring architectural marvel, arose from the collective drive of humankind. However, within these historical narratives and old legends, a riveting thread weaves a shadowy tale. The Nephilim, a supernatural race sprung from the sons of God and daughters of men, defined by their towering stature, mighty strength and profound wisdom. Described in biblical accounts, the Nephilim were renowned for their immense power and brilliance. Their influence extended far and wide, shaping the beliefs and actions of their contemporaries. Revered as deity-like figures, the Nephilim were seen as leaders, mentors and guides. Yet, did they have a part in constructing the Tower of Babel, an enigma shrouded in mystery and wonder? Numerous theories suggest the possibility of the Nephilim's involvement in devising the tower. Some argue that the Nephilim, possessing superior strength and intelligence, might have guided the humans in their ambitious endeavor. Their advanced architectural knowledge, strategic thinking and physical power could have been instrumental in raising such an imposing edifice. Others conjecture that Nephilim, driven by their yearning to regain their heavenly status, inspired the tower's construction. They perceived the tower as a stepping stone to the heavens, a conduit connecting the earthly and the divine. Regardless of their intentions or the tower, an iconic symbol of human will and strength withstood the test of time. Until it didn't. Whether it was divine wrath or engineering flaws, the Tower of Babel met its downfall. This catastrophe scattered the unified populace across the world. Their common language splintered, their unity snapped. The Tower of Babel fell, but the legends of the Nephilim endured. Their influence, power and legacy continue to reverberate through history, intricately stitched into our shared mythology. The tales of the Nephilim and the Tower of Babel remain an integral part of the origin story of human civilization, a narrative that continues to captivate and intrigue us. Giants, beings of immense size and strength, feature in many ancient tales. Could these stories have been inspired by the Nephilim? The mythology of the Nephilim, the mighty offspring resulting from the union of fallen angels and human women, echoes tales of giants from a myriad of cultures. These towering beings impose their presence upon the mortal world, their formidable power both feared and revered. Take, for instance, the Greek Titans. These primordial deities, celebrated for their incredible size and unmatched strength, share resemblances with the Nephilim. From their enormous stature to their divine lineage, the similarities are hard to dismiss. Could it be that the Titans were in fact inspired by the stories of the Nephilim? Or is it plausible that they are different interpretations of the same beings? Next, we encounter the Norse Jotun, giants hailing from the icy realms, renowned for their strength and savage nature. Much like the Nephilim, they are frequently portrayed as adversaries of gods, their raw power serving as a direct challenge to divine authority. These tales lend a new perspective to the storied heritage of these giants, adding another layer to our understanding of their lore. In the Celtic tradition, we come across the Fomorians, a tribe of giants infamous for their malevolent nature. Their grotesque forms and destructive tendencies eerily mirror the descriptions of the Nephilim, suggesting a shared origin or perhaps even a mutual influence. These connections add to the complex tapestry of our understanding, drawing us further into the intricate world of these giants. Native American folklore introduces to the Wendigo, a horrifying giant born out of human greed. Its relentless hunger and supernatural power echo the terrifying traits of the Nephilim, solidifying the link between these ancient narratives. Through these tales, we glimpse the depth of the mythology surrounding these giants, their stories becoming a testament to their enduring legacy. In all these narratives, giants represent a symbol of chaos and upheaval, a force that threatens to undermine the established order. This aligns them perfectly with the biblical depiction of the Nephilim. Born from the unlikely union of the celestial and the terrestrial, they embody chaos, their very existence challenging the divine order. The overarching similarities between these legendary giants and the Nephilim are too compelling to disregard. They present a strong case for a common root, a shared mythological heritage that transcends cultural and geographical boundaries. The threads of these ancient beings are intricately woven into the tapestry of human history, their stories forming an essential part of our collective folklore. From the Nephilim to the giants of legend, the thread of these ancient beings weaves through the tapestry of human history. The Nephilim may be long gone, but their influence is far from forgotten. Their monumental legacy echoes in our global folklore, a testament to their power and the indelible mark they've left on humanity. These fallen angels, these titans of yore, have not simply been bystanders in our history, but active participants, sculpting our present and future narratives. From the earliest recorded epics to modern bestsellers, the Nephilim have been a recurring motif. In works of literature, their portrayal has been diverse and complex. For instance, John Milton's magnum opus Paradise Lost presents them as the defiant offspring of angels and humans, a theme that reverberates through centuries of literature. Their presence in such a monumental work underscores their significance and the fascination they hold for writers and readers alike. The 20th century witnessed a revival of the Nephilim in popular culture. The renowned H.P. Lovecraft, through his distinct brand of cosmic horror, drew heavily from Nephilim lore. He envisioned them as terrifying entities hailing from beyond the stars. Lovecraft's vivid and terrifying depictions of these ancient beings have had a profound influence on subsequent generations of authors, filmmakers, and game developers. In the realm of cinema, the Nephilim have been reimagined time and again. Been depicted as towering monsters in films like Clash of the Titans, and as angel-human hybrids in franchises like The Mortal Instruments. These varied interpretations highlight the creative flexibility that the Nephilim narrative offers and the intricate tapestry of interpretations that have been woven around them. The digital world too has embraced the Nephilim. They've found a new avenue in video games where their stories can be experienced firsthand. Titles like Darksiders, Diablo, and The Binding of Isaac have given them roles as formidable opponents, celestial warriors, and elusive entities. These gripping narratives have enchanted a new generation, introducing them to the legend of the Nephilim. But the influence of the Nephilim is not confined to fiction. They've significantly impacted our understanding of mythology, religion, and even history. They've been adopted as potent symbols of rebellion, power, and the dangers of unchecked ambition. Their enduring legacy provides a glimpse into humanity's fascination with the unknown, the forbidden, and the divine. These ancient beings serve as an enduring reminder of the blurred boundaries between good and evil, between mortality and immortality, between reality and myth. They compel us to question and explore the world around us, challenging our perceptions and beliefs. The Nephilim, once the mighty rulers of the earth, have transitioned from commanding physical realms to reigning over the realm of our collective imagination. Their mythology continues to evolve, shaped by each new generation that discovers and reinvents them. They are the embodiment of our stories, our dreams, and our fears. The Nephilim, once rulers of the earth, now rule our imaginations. Do the Nephilim still exist today? Some believe they do. This is indeed a compelling mystery that has intrigued researchers and enthusiasts in our contemporary society. The Nephilim, an ancient race said to be born from the union of humans and angels, have etched their legacy into our shared history. Are they still living among us, skillfully disguised within the crowd, or have they become mere relics of history and lore? Various theories have been formulated, with some possessing more credibility than others. Certain proponents suggest that the Nephilim are silently coexisting with us. They believe that their angelic lineage, while diluted over countless generations, has not completely vanished. As evidence, they cite inexplicable events, individuals possessing extraordinary capabilities, or the consistent presence of humans of giant stature. Conversely, others opine that the Nephilim were completely obliterated during the cataclysmic event of the Great Flood, their once formidable existence put out like a flame. They maintain that these celestial beings are now mere whispers in our folklore and religious scriptures, their survival ensured only through the tales we tell and the rich fabric of our imagination. The discussion continues, driven by the dearth of irrefutable proof. Each proclamation of a Nephilim sighting is met with a skeptic ready to contradict it. For every ancient manuscript that recounts tales of these entities, there exists an academic ready to interpret it as a metaphor. The truth, it appears, is as elusive as the Nephilim themselves. However, irrespective of their physical existence, the Nephilim have never truly disappeared. They endure in our cultural practices, in our books, in our cinema. They persistently stimulate our minds, incite us, and make us question the limits of our comprehension. They act as a mirror, reflecting our own humanity, showcasing our deepest fears, our greatest aspirations, and our unending curiosity about the unfamiliar. Ultimately, the question is less about whether the Nephilim are present in our world today, but more about what they symbolize for us. Their narrative arouses our enduring interest in the enigma of our history and the potential of our future. Whether the Nephilim exist today or not, their story continues to captivate us. They stand as a testament to our perpetual fascination with the profound mysteries of our past and the limitless possibilities of our future. We've journeyed through the fascinating world of the Nephilim, but our exploration doesn't have to end here. These celestial beings, shrouded in ancient myths and mysteries, have for ages spurred humanity's intrigue. Their narrative threads intricately interweave through a myriad of cultures, kindling our imaginations and intellectual curiosities. The indelible imprint the Nephilim made on history is a testament to the transformative power of stories and shared knowledge. By recounting these age-old tales, oral and written histories live on, sparking discourse and nurturing a common comprehension of our past. Don't keep the enthralling tales of these celestial beings to yourself. Circulate this video among your circle of friends, relatives, and anyone with an inkling for the enigmatic and the historical, taking a plunge into the captivating world of Nephilim. If our expedition into the unknown whetted your appetite and you're keen on staying abreast of forthcoming adventures, do subscribe to our channel. In doing so, you become part of a community of zealous explorers and mythology aficionados, all bonded by a collective for decoding the puzzles of antiquity. While we wrap up our exploration of the Nephilim, a trove of other mysteries remains to be decoded. In our subsequent video, we'll be immersing ourselves in another enthralling subject, the ancient civilization of Atlantis. An exploration into its fabled rise and fall, the extraordinary technology it reportedly possessed, and hypotheses regarding its feasible geographical location. Despite their narratives dating back to centuries, their influence isn't trapped in a time capsule. The resonance the Nephilim can still be discerned in our literature, creative arts, and our collective consciousness, enriching our grasp of human identity and origin. By engaging with these stories, we deepen our understanding of our ancestral roots. Diving further into the enigmas of antiquity may lead you to unearth unanticipated revelations. Until the time, continue your quest for knowledge, and remember, the past is never as far away as it seems.